Alright. We're up against a Multi-Drotha deck. Ooh, and they have a companion, Gyruda. Drotha Gyruda sounds... Alright, we're gonna mulligan this. Oh, green. Okay, this one looks good. We'll start with this bad boy. In a life. They get a scry. Alright. Okay. Let's join the dance here. This will allow for, if we play our commander next turn, we'll have a lot of mana. Alright. They're allowing our commander. Let's do it. Alright, now we can cast a Ranger of Eos. Take action. We're gonna find Mikaeus and Esper Sentinel. Esper Sentinel just being a really strong card in general. Draw some cards. And then Mikaeus being amazing for this deck. Oh, they're killing it. Alright, well that's fine. We already got a ton of value out of it. In fact, we could get some more. Let's do it. Yeah, let's just go Esper Sentinel into Star Pupil into Mikaeus 1. And now we can start using Catilda to pump the team and then use the counters that we put on Mikaeus with Catilda to also pump the team. You targeting with this? Mikaeus. He was afraid of Mikaeus. I mean, it's a good idea. Mikaeus is definitely scary. But... Oh my gosh, we could play a Hoof Boy. I say let's join the dance here. Then let's Luminarch Aspirant. Now that's gonna put a +1/+1 counter on Esper Sentinel. And now Star Pupil and 1/1 will attack. Right, he takes 2 damage. Now we're hoping that he doesn't have a board wipe here. If he has a board wipe, we're kind of done for. But short of a board wipe, I think we have this in the bag. Well, that's kind of a board wipe. Alright, so we're gonna play this. Followed by this. Followed by this. And now we can put our +1/+1 counter on, I don't know, Self, on Hilda. It doesn't really matter. I guess I'll put it here just because I want to pump that up a little bit in case he has like some damage based removal. I don't think he will, but just in case. We have a full grip now. And our board still looks great compared to his. Alright, Fable Passage. Oh hey, one viewer. What's up, one viewer? I can't tell who you are. I can never tell who the one viewer is now because there's always these other users in here. But hello. All right. We just got Rivers rebuked. We had a huge board, and then we got Rivers rebuked, which was a little sad, but not the end of the world, I think. So let's throw down our Star Pupil. I see he's left mana available, which kind of concerns me a little bit. Now Esper Sentinel, which if he's got removal, I'm guessing here's where he would use it. Well, yeah, my creatures can tap for mana. I was just gonna play this because I have 3 left, but I actually have 6 left. We play Ranger Vios again and get 2 more 1/1s or 1-drops. That just sounds crazy. Let's do it. I was gonna play this and pump our Esper Sentinel, but let's go for the craziness here. He's not gonna have another Rivers Rebuke, right? Take action. This time let's get Soul Warden and the Scourge. Now we can play our Soul Warden. All right. Now we have a big board. Just pass the turn here, or oh, stop auto passing. Well, actually, let's put the +1/+1 counter here. We want to draw cards with Esper Sentinel, so the higher his power, the more likely we are to. I think this card is just such a good card for our deck. 2 mana, and you get to put a +1/+1 counter on something every one of your attack steps. He's got another battle. This is really unfortunate. Take action. I guess on the plus side, we have a huge hand right now. Like we have stuff to play next turn to proc the Coven. So what do you hit? Anything on ours? Got Bounty Agent. I guess it's pretty good for him. But we're just gonna give ourselves protection from creatures. And now Bounty Agent doesn't even matter. This card is so strong. And look at these flyers, man. I got, what, 12 damage in the air? Yeah, he just scoops. What's he gonna do? I mean, my board has pro creatures. Oh, waiting for server. What did I click on? Oh, I clicked on that. Yeah, so that was fun. Let's play another one. This deck is so much fun. Paperboy. What's up, Paperboy? Looks like a Paperboy. Okay. Yeah, I think I can keep this. If I draw a land, like an untapped land, I think this is going to be really good. Hey, right on cue. Unbreakable Formation, good against like board wipes. Yeah, we don't have anything else like that right now, so I'll keep it on top. I was inclined to put it at the bottom, but Thought Erasure. What's he taking? Bounty Agent? Bounty Agent's probably our strongest card in the hand. Maybe Thalia's Lieutenant. Yeah. Lieutenant. And he surveilled one of the graveyard. Now it doesn't matter what land I play here. He knows everything in my hand except for this unbreakable formation. Alright, we left mana up. Let's go to combat. I don't have anything else to play if I play my commander this turn, so I think I might just play the Falconer. I guess the plus side of playing the commander there is if it's stuck, next turn I could play Victory's Envoy. The way it is, I won't be able to do that next turn, but I guess it's fine. So he's still holding something up. We're gonna play our commander. And now we can hold up unbreakable formation. Alright, pass turn. Yeah, this can tap for mana now, so still holding up the unbreakable formation. So their thing, flying, death touch, lifelink, other creatures you control with flying at +1/+0. Whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment spell, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature. Okay, but it's basically a 2/1 as long as you still control this. Okay. I was thinking about taking this dude out, but like, I could just wait till this turn. So let's throw out our Victory's Envoy. And now, we don't have any counters on anything yet, so I don't think it's pressing that we get Gazalith out. They're gonna crack the Fabled Passage, okay, okay. I just got these new sleeves today, what do you think? I think they look really cool. Yeah, like this lady and she turns into a werewolf. I don't know if that's Arlen or not, but kind of looks like Arlen. Also, it kind of looks too old. So they cracked their fetch land, and now just fast priority. They do have these really nice snow basics that look awesome. I can resolve. Alright, I'm not gonna kill their guy here yet, just because I want to hold up unbreakable formation. I'd be afraid that they would have something. Okay, so they have fairy, and I hate the fairy. Okay, my turn. Pump my dudes! Yeah, okay, so let's exile you, tapping you. Because that's the only one that doesn't have flying anyways. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's throw down the Ozolith here. And actually, with this being a 1/1 now, and Teferi at 5, we can just kill him if we swing out with the team at him. So yeah, that was really unfortunate for them. And yeah, I think I'm gonna hold up Unbreakable Formation again. This card is, I mean, really good for our deck. Like, if you use it on your turn, you can give your guys Vigilance and +1/+1 counters. But if you hold it up on their turn, you can give them Indestructible. They still get Indestructible if you use it on your turn. It's just, they don't get the other abilities. Deal the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other graveyard. Artifact was put into your life. It wasn't. Sublime Epiphany was put into his way. Okay. Alright. So I could activate Catilda here. And then just swing with a bunch of big things. I think that just sounds great. It'll also give my Victory's Envoy flying, which doesn't really matter in this case considering both their things have flying, but could matter. They appear to have something. You may sacrifice one or more creatures. When you do, copy the spell for each creature sacrificed this way. Draw a card and lose 1 life. Okay. They take the 4 from Victory's Envoys, though. Okay, but they have a lot of cards in hand, and I ran out of protection. I used my Unbreakable Formation. Okay, but like, they seem to be kind of running out of stuff too here. Like, just playing out their commander and then playing a Legion's Landing doesn't seem optimal for them. Yeah, I'll play Mentor of the Meek, followed by Chaplain of Arms. I'll buy Plains, okay. I could use the Bounty Agent to just take out their commander. Maybe I will do that. Hey, the Ozolith. I forgot about the Ozolith. Let's frickin' go. I think they forgot about the Ozolith too. Okay, we're at 200 gold. Alright, we're up against... Oh, New Teferi. I have never really looked at New Teferi too much. So this is our mono white deck. Honestly, this hand looks really sweet. If we draw a forest or any green producing land, we're going to be set for good. Even if we just draw a land, we'll be set. Yeah, like, we're like almost indefinitely set here. Especially now that we have the Aspirant pumping up our Esper Sentinel. Alright, alright, alright. I mean, might as well play. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's just use up our mana. Ooh. It's gonna be so tough for them to play a non-creature spell and not have me draw a card? Yeah, like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna draw a card. They get a Plains, Birth of Meletis. Okay, it's a snow-covered Plains. They play a Lotus Field, sack their 2 other lands. Okay. Nice. Human. Yeah, and with that, I'm just gonna go to combat. Esper Sentinel will get a +1/+1 counter. We'll hit for a bajillion. And pass the turn. They're at 3, and I have a massive board. If they have a board wipe here, though, they have 5 mana. In blue-white, there are a lot of potential board wipes on 5 mana. I'm drawing a card. I've drawn 3 cards off Esper Sentinel this game. Like, this card is ridiculously good. Okay, so Adeline is tapped. He gained some life. Do they have, like, Settle the Wreckage? I think what I'm gonna do then, because I'm afraid of Settle the Wreckage, is I will swing at them with these creatures. Select a player planeswalker. Oh, okay. Attacking you. He gets a +1/+1 counter. Nice. He got 2 from that. Oh, Teferi's Protection. Okay. Hey, perfect. Actually, we left up some creatures, and now we get to play our Cathar's Crusade. Nice. All right. So, Teferi is. Yeah, this -2 on Teferi is really bad, honestly. This Teferi is not one of the best. I mean, I'm glad they finally made a Teferi that wasn't just, like, broken. But, like, the plus ability is okay, but it doesn't affect, like, after the current turn. Because it doesn't say, like, the tapped creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. I suppose you could, like, untap your own creature, but, like, the best planeswalkers are planeswalkers that can protect themselves, and he only situationally protects himself, so really not great. But yeah, I mean, after you had 5 Teferi and then 3 Teferi, both of which were just stupidly broken, I'd say 4 Teferi is pretty tame. Pretty bad, honestly. Hey, we're up against another 4 Teferi deck. They have the Teferi avatar. Alright, we'll keep this. We have the Sigiri's Shelter for our white source. Oh, and we have Once Upon a Time. Yeah, let's just do it. I will take... Did I take Unicorn? Let's take the Plane. That'll just smooth things out, that we can hold up Sigiri's Shelter if we want to. I do think I'm gonna play my commander here. It'll ramp us by 2 next turn. I could have held this up for Path to Exile. Okay, well, I'm glad I have Sajiri Shelter. This is going to work out pretty well here. So, do I have anything I want to play? I guess I could hold up Heroic Intervention if I do it this way. So, I will... Oh, actually, I don't even need to do that now. Yeah, let's just swing. And pass the turn. This does leave us more vulnerable to like a counter spell. All right. So we did draw Snakeskin Veil, but that's not going to be very relevant. Luckily, we've been drawing tons of lands this game, so I think we're kind of just drawing out of it that way. We hit with our -1. We could always just Swords to Plowshares it if we ever need it. Yeah, dude, this Esper Sentinel is just drawing us so many cards. Do we want the 5th land here? This costs 6. And everything else that's playable in our hand costs 4 total. Well, unless you count that, but, alright. We can just hold this up. This is fine. We're doing fine. Doomscar, eh? Gonna pay for it? Haha! Haha! Yeah, draw your card. I don't care. We had the answer. We were holding up the answer. When I saw that was a foretold card, in my head I was like, that's Doomscar. I didn't know the name of the card was Doomscar, but I was like, that's the board wipe. It's always either the board wipe or the counterspell one. But more likely than not, it's the board wipe. Especially in a blue-white deck. I mean, maybe it'd be counterspell and blue-white, but... Prey Grandis. Okay, hello, Prey Grandis. We can, like, 1, 2, 3... +3 into like some craziness. They're playing this guy, which okay, this looks like maybe it's like a combo deck because he has he makes it day when he enters if it's not already day or night. He makes instant and sorcery spells cost X less, where X is his power, and then you put a +1/+1 counter on him whenever it becomes day or night. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep. Alright, we'll go with Servant of the Scale first. I don't know why our hand is so messed up. There we go. I always put X's at the end, because that could cost 5 or 6 or 3, you don't know. Let's go to combat first. It doesn't seem like he has a response, but then again, I wasn't casting anything, so yeah, okay, he's got a counter spell. Yep. Well, that's a little unfortunate. It kind of screws up our game plan here. But, let's see if he counters our commander. That's fine. It's not the end of the world because we'll have enough to just replay it next turn. You know, I'm getting sick of playing against these counter spells though, man. Like, literally, he's done nothing but counter my spells, and he's going to be countering this spell as well, whatever it is. Yeah, let's just play Mothra. Yep. He only has 3 cards left in hand, but apparently has more counter spells. That could be good, actually. We're going to have enough mana to play it next turn. So, let's go to combat and swing. Will he counter? What's this land? That's actually not bad. It can just tap to put a +1/+1 counter. Yep, there's the talk coming. Foretell counter spell. We could also play Victory's Envoy next, which at some point he's gonna have to do something other than just counter spells because he only has 2 cards left in. He's been making land drops every turn, so like, I don't know. I feel like this is my chance to do something good. So, do I want to get this down or this down? I think I want to get this down. Although he does have 2 mana available. Ah! Okay, no attacks. You have another land? Yep. So is that last card a counter spell? He's literally had 5 counter spells this game. That's so dumb, man. Alright. Let's see what he's got. Got a counter spell? I know he's got this right now. Okay, I'm guessing that's not a counter spell. But now I get to see it. Alright, well, it was a counter spell. It was his 6th counter spell this game. That's so dumb. This guy's deck is the worst. Just like 40 counter spells and lands. Well, 60 counter spells and lands. Got 1 card in hand. This guy's getting kind of big. Let's see it. You have a 7th counter spell? Apparently not. Unless it was counter unless you pay 1, maybe. This dude is getting kind of big, but my guys are also getting kind of big, so... And I can make him even bigger with this, and I can exile his guy with this too. You know, I'm not going to point at it because I don't want him to realize, but he didn't use his, what's his, Castle Vantress? He didn't use that last turn, and he totally could have. You know, it's a little scary to me that his Vadric right now has 5 power, so he could play like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could play a 12 mana instant or sorcery. Like, what the frick, man? Yep, there goes. Alright, he opted not to put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. Ooh, I have some tech here. Alright. You're gonna have base power and toughness 6/4 until end of turn. Oh no! Oh no, I forgot that I don't have a second green for this. Well, that would have worked out really well if I had another green source. Oh well. Two top. I wonder what those are. Well, luckily, I'm doing some damage. At least he didn't get Scry there on Chemister's Insight. Although he does have cards in hand, he could discard a chemist or a land or something to draw 2 more. He didn't attack. That means he's probably a little scared. Commander, what are you gonna do? Counter it. That's what he's gonna do. Oh, he's drawing cards. I'm guessing that means he didn't have a or he did, he just discarded it. He didn't want to play Pact of Nick. Fake action. This deck is literally the worst thing I've ever played against. 1, 2, 3. So 7. I've seen 10 counter spells out of his top 24 cards. Well, 23 because one of them is his commander. Jeez Louise, man. Like the first spell he's cast that wasn't his commander and wasn't a counter spell. Well, I mean, the first permanent that he's cast. Alright, here we go. Conclave Mentor. No attack. He's scrying. 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay. Search for his cant. Are you gonna put that in the graveyard? No, he's just gonna flip it. That actually is really annoying. Because now he'll have like a counter spell per turn. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna block like this. Lose my guy, but Conclave Mentor is gonna get 5+1/+1 counters. This is actually sweet. If he counters Ranger of Eos here, I can just play Great Henge. Alright, so he played not a counter spell, but it drew him 2 cards. Personally, I think I would have activated Search for his Canta before doing that. Oh, boo! Now I can't play Great Henge. I should have played Great Henge first. I didn't realize he'd have that, though. No attacks. What's he doing? Try top, 2 top? Oh my gosh, man. Another counter spell. That makes 11 counter spells. How many counter spells even are there? Like, got a 10, 11. That's a little scary. He's also got a lot of dudes. He's just going in. I'm going to block Servant of the Scale here. Now, obviously, he'll put 2+1/+1 counters on my Conclave Mentor. Which is nice. We'll make our Great Henge cost less. Or Haunch. Have I learned my lesson is the question. I would rather get the Ozolith countered than Great Henge. But I don't have anything else to play is the thing. Since everything's out on the board, I might as well just activate here. What is he? Oh, he's activating as Kanto. Find something to draw some cards. Okay. Draw some cards. Alright. He has a lot of cards in hand, which makes me think he probably has a lot of counter spells in hand. He only has 3 lands left. No, there's Mari coming. No tax. I have to just jump his big boy. If he has removal from my Conclave Mentor, I'm just dead. I don't think there's any way out of it, especially considering how many cards he has in hand. Oh, I never knew Conclave Mentor had that ability. That just makes the card even better. I was thinking like maybe like Elishnorn. Yeah. Counter me. Oh, okay. Take action. There's your 2+1/+1 counters. He's got 10 power on the board aside from his commander, so I'm just gonna scoop here. Because obviously there's no way out for me. Aside from a mistake from him, but that was like honestly probably the least amount of fun I've ever had playing a game of Magic. Like the dude just had a bajillion counter spells. Like a literal bajillion. What is this guy's name? You just like type a bunch of numbers? I think I can keep this. The Hydra can come down, or the Hydra can come down at like a low cost, like 1 or 2. Ooh, Conclave Mentor. Never punished. Now I might be able to play, in fact I probably should play the Hydra at a higher value. Also, like seeing the Temple Garden. Should note this is a Centaur Cleric, so will not be able to tap for mana with my... They put Gyruda into their hand. So if I play my commander here, I'm only going to have 1 additional mana. So I might as well play Mentor of the Meat. Okay, so they're just... They only have 2 lands, so when this enters, it'll be tapped. So, yeah, they're not countering. They just didn't want me to know what color it would be before I made my decision. Ah, oh, freaking Gonti, I hate this card. Such a bummer to play against Gonti. So if I play this, I can also play the if I shock this in, oh, or I could just activate it here. Oh, okay, now if I shock this in, I can also play this and then draw a card off of it. That was a great turn. Okay. Not attacking into Ganti. Now I have a big board. So next turn I could activate my commander and put a lot of counters on things. Turn a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. So they could do Fabled Passage or Spark Double. I'm guessing they didn't draw land then. This does get them to enough mana for either of their commanders next turn, Gyruda or Muldrotha. This is a really good card for a Muldrotha deck. Okay. Yeah, let's just Elish Norn. That. Yeah, let's do it. I'll have 1 mana remaining after casting this. I don't know. Maybe I should play this first to protect it. Yeah, what the heck? Let's just go wide. Auto pay. Ooh, I really wish I had enough mana to keep that held up. Oh, well, I don't have any counters anyway, so... Okay, so... Fast turn. Now on his turn, I'm guessing he's going to cast one of his commanders here. Gyruda. What you going to hit? He hit an Ulamog. Thip. Yeah, I could have guessed that Ulamog was coming down. We don't really have anything to deal... Well, we do have this. We just need it to be tapped. So we could activate our commander here to put +1/+1 counters on our board. 5, 6 plus commander. That would leave us with 3 mana. So we could also then cast Inspiring Call. So let's just pass the turn. I don't want to attack here into his indestructible 10/10. Great hand, yeah. That's a great card. Muldrotha, yep. Could play a land out of his graveyard if he hasn't already played a land. Now he could play a creature if he has a 1-drop. Plays Thip. Where did he have like a treasure? I think maybe he had a treasure. Yep. So we might take an Ulamog hit here. It's a little unfortunate because we lose a lot of cards off that. Aw, they got our Paradox Engine. That's like our best card. So I'm gonna block with this. It doesn't really matter. 1 blocker. And then what I'll do is I will do this and then this to save our guy. And draw a bajillion cards. Now they're on cleanup to discard down to 7. See here. These are our only lands. We're absolutely casting this turn. Exile this, tapping. Whatever we tap will get a +1/+1 counter. I guess we could tap this because it's got ward as well. So it's going to lose the hexproof buff, but it's got ward. Next up we could just throw down Elish Norn and just clear out some of the cards on his board. How many cards in hand do we have? We have 10, so we need to get 3 cards out of our hand if we want to not discard. I'm gonna decline this. Let's do this. Put a +1/+1 counter here. And then let's do this. And now we're good. We really just dumped out our hand there, man. X's, 3s, 5s. Okay. They played oh, Spark Double copying Gyruda, getting Uvenwald Hydra. Well, I know what land they're searching for. Yep. And now they'll play their land for turn. Actually, they might have already. I don't see the Muldrotha activation to play a land out of the yard. I'm guessing they already played a land. This is gonna hurt, but it's not gonna hurt as bad as it looks. We're going to lose a lot of creatures, but a lot of them that we're losing had +1/+1 counters on them. And so we'll get a lot of Basri Knights. Which aren't the best here, but they definitely aren't the worst. Okay, this could be relevant. Let's see here. Or we could just toss this down and have an army of huge things. Let's do this, though. This makes some flyers out of our stuff. Ooh, dude, yeah, let's frickin' go. Timeless Witness. Let's pick this back up out of our yard, eh? That card is nuts. Alright, flyers. Hiya. Oh, he's got a Reacher. Okay, yeah, so he's definitely going to block our thing that gives Death Touch. I totally missed that he had a Reacher. Oh well. He's down to 15. How did our hand get so screwed up? Okay. He gets to destroy target creature. Yep, the Falconer. Yep. Play a creature and a land from his graveyard still. That'll destroy a non-land permanent. Okay, so I don't get to play the top card of my library anymore, but that's okay. I have plenty in hand to play. I only have 44 cards left in my deck because that Ulamog hit. How many humans do I have? Just 2, so if I played Catilda, that would -2 me mana. I think what I'll do is I'll X1 the Hydra. Okay. He just really wanted to use that counter spell. Well, I'm glad I cast the Hydra first then, because I'd much rather have Nicaeus than the Hydra. Then with 3 mana remaining, I might keep up my call here. So I remember he's got the Reacher now, so I'm just gonna pass the turn. Yep. Did I say cast as land? What the heck? Hostage taker. Ooh. Ooh. That's so dumb. I knew he had this card in his yard though, so. And he's got freaking Casualties of War. This guy's deck is just so dumb. Okay, there's Mikaeus for 2. Gonna get another +1/+1 counter. At least we can block something with Timeless Witness and then play it again and get another thing back out of our graveyard. Luckily they only have like 1 swamp, so that minus ability is not really gonna do much. Oh, cards in your graveyard. I thought it was the swamps one. Okay, they're making me discard a card. I guess I'll just discard the farmhand. I don't really need it. Alright. So if I played this, it would wipe all his zombies. And that's it. But it would make Mikaeus a 1/1, so he could only activate it once. But he could just pump it. So we have 2 humans, so again, this would essentially cost us 2 mana. I just feel like this is an uphill battle. Like, I don't think there's any way for me to come back. I think I need to scoop. I know it sounds dumb, but I just don't think, even if I play Elishnorn there, like, he just, like, recasts something from his graveyard to take out my Elishnorn. He was just way too deep into Value Town that I don't think I was ever gonna be able to come back. Alright, we're going up against another humans deck. Let's go! And we're going first. And we have a keepable hand. We can go turn 2 Fencing Ace into turn 3 Catilda. We could even go turn 3 Falconer, or Spellbinder might actually be even better than Falconer. Yeah, let's go Spellbinder here. They have Eliminate and Heartless Act. So I'll do Eliminate. No attacks. Yeah, so Spellbinder doesn't get rid of any cards. It just makes something cost 2 more and reveals his entire hand to me. So now if he wants to cast Eliminate, it's going to cost him 4 mana. Which is still reasonably costed. It's just... So I don't remember, what does this commander do? Other humans you control get +1/+1. Whenever he or another human enters the battlefield under your control, exile a target card from an opponent's graveyard. 2, sacrifice 2 humans, destroy a target creature power 4 or greater. Okay. So if I play my commander here, that would leave me with 3, possibly 4 mana. Okay, so this can enter tapped. Let's play our commander out. and then play the Falconer. And now if he kills our commander next turn, we can just recast it if we want to, or we could just play something else. Yeah, I kind of figured he would. He had Heartless Act and Eliminate in hand. All right, we are searching for planes, and then playing said planes, and then outlasting to get some value. So he still has that eliminate. So if he wanted to take out our commander again, he could. Or just something else, Absent Falconer or something. I should note that we do not currently control 3 powers. So Coven is not active right now. We have 1 and 3. Yep, there goes his eliminate. No blocks. Take 3. Alright, now what we can do here is we can hold up our Sigrid. So let's swing in the air with this bad boy for 3. And now we can hold up, yeah, Sigrid. If he attacks, exile something. I don't think he's going to attack here, though. Unless he has some removal. As long as it's your turn, he has first strike. Whenever he attacks, venture into the dungeon. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. That's a really good card. Only for 2 mana? Wow. Okay. Oh, he just scoops. What? I guess he didn't want it to come back around to my turn when I could activate my commander. When a creature has whenever another creature dies, put a +1/+1 on this creature. When an enchanted creature dies, look at the top X cards of your library where X is a power, put one of those cards into your hand, rest on the bottom of the library in random order. Okay. Kinda cool. Alright, that was our last prize for the day. Yeah, let's maybe switch up the deck. I'm kind of getting bored of Matilda. I don't know, I kind of want to make another new deck, but I don't have any wild cards, so I mean, I'd have to stick with what I own, which is always a pain when you're trying to make a new deck. I have an idea. Oh, it just defaulted my new deck to Historic Brawl deck. Maybe it realized that my other like 5 decks are Historic Brawl decks. Let's make a Eugene deck. And so we can look at not collected, but obviously if it's a not collected rare or mythic, we're not going to be able to play it. The only problem with this type of deck is that we're going to have to play straight non-basic lands. Well, no, I think you can play 1 basic land type, actually. But it's just, like, worth it to play non-basics. Because, like, why not? Blast Zone would be good, that we don't have a thing for. That'll be good. This will be really good, actually. Yeah, let's play it. Mantower is going to be terrible, trust me. Crawling Barrens. Yeah, let's do it. Sure. 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 Wait, we might not actually have many legendary creatures, so maybe I'll keep that out until we put stuff into our deck. We don't want fetches, blah blah blah, don't want fetches. That's good. Sure. Oh, we definitely want this Field of Ruin. That's the best of the three. And Field of the Dead's gonna be great. Beacon. Ghost Quarter's good. Inventor's Fair we would want, but we don't have enough wild cards for it. That's a good card. I mean, why not? With the Lotus Field, right? Like, whatever. Sure. We have uncommon wild cards, so why not? And now the idea here... actually, why would we play that card? We just wouldn't. We don't have any gates. Well, actually, it's good for Field of the Dead. So, considering it doesn't enter tapped, I think it's still worth playing. Okay. Okay. Yep, Biblioplex we will. Yeah, again, it'll just be good for Field of the Dead. So, let's go. Tormount Script. Eugene makes 2 mana cost artifacts cheaper, so we put Ornithopter in. We probably don't want Ornithopter. Maybe we'll come back to it. Where'd it go? Ornithopter. Actually, now that I think about it, Mox Amber is going to be terrible because colorless is not a color. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. We did skip something kind of like Unclaimed Territory early. Oh, that can only cast creature spells. Okay, this one could add colorless. Alright. Yep, that'll be good. Unknown Shores. I like this Unknown Shores better. And then Zephyr Void. Okay, I think we're through the lands. Bag of Holding is a good card. Now at this point we just play a bunch of ramp, draw, and that sort of thing. Actually, what is this? Oh, it's a rare. Okay, never mind. That's a good card. This card could just shut down that Muldrotha deck we were going against. This might be good in here, actually. It's a pretty good card. And so the value here is going to come from drawing or playing like many colorless spells for free because of Ugin. So we want like zeros or ones and twos especially, but then like above 2 is still going to be valuable. There's like, you know, a 4-drop that only costs 2 is still good. Okay, Scrabbling Claws will play. Shadow Spear's a no. We already have an ability like Shadow Spear on a land, so yeah, let's play the Lantern. We might need to come back and get some more stuff later, but on our first run through, I think we can be a little picky because we might just hit 100 cards and be like, oh, would you look at that? Okay, we're into 2s. Sure. This would be awful in our deck. That's Mythic. Batterbone sounds pretty good. Make a dude. Cold Steel Heart sounds good. It is snow, actually. How does that work? Can I cast this with mana produced from non-snow permanents? I might look that up. Okay. The internet says, well, I found something that just says, can someone explain snow mana? Let's see. I think I can just cast it. I don't know. I don't want to waste time looking at random stuff on the internet, but I'm pretty sure I can cast it. Maybe just to be safe, all my basics that I put in, because I will be putting some basics in, will all be snow basics. Okay, this would be a very bad card for us to put in a deck. Ooh, I like it. That's a really good card. Acre Wellspring sounds good. Gonna draw a card, basically. Oops. Let's see. Tag in. Idol is good. I used to have this exact deck in Standard Brawl back like a few years ago. That was before Historic Brawl was actually a thing. I don't really like it. This might actually be good. What does Ugin make? Spirit. So this could be good with Spirit if I name Spirit. That's a good card. That might be good. That's gonna be good. This could become a 5/6, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. I actually like the newer art on Prophetic Prism. Where is it? This one. Okay. Ratchet Bomb might be good. Player draws a card when it dies. Let's see here. Sleeper Dart is alright. Of course, I own both of these cards, but I'm never ever going to play either of them because they're banned. I mean, that could be good. We're not playing a lot of artifact creatures yet, but like, there very well might be some that we end up playing. I didn't read this. Yeah, that's just not gonna be good. That's decent. That's not bad. Can draw some cards. The compass. Actually, this searches for basic, right? The flipped form is pretty good. Non-land permanent cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Okay, yeah, let's play that. That's absolutely a hate card, but I love it. Yeah, we just want like as much ramp as we can find. Card draw is great. Alright, we're doing Chaos Wand. Why not? Okay, no, I'm not playing that. Oh, this is kind of like that other card, except it puts the counters on him. Yeah, why not? He's an artifact creature. Yeah, let's play this guy. Lantern. Okay, we're not going to be using colorless or colored mana. That guy's good. I wish I could play this, but I don't have wild card. That's kind of cool. We're not going to play any dragons. That'd be a waste. That's kind of a cool card, but not for our deck. That could be good. This would be like pseudo removal for the deck. Might be something to consider. Sure, let's play the familiar. Yeah, that's gonna be really good for us. Non-token creature you control dies. Gain 1 life. Okay, well we're going to be having tons of token creatures, so I don't think this is going to be good. I have a wild card for that. We're playing exclusively colorless cards. But this just becomes a 3-mana ramper. Like, Just makes more mana. It's basically this, except you don't get the scry. Sure. It's basically just this. That's a good card. Sure. Sure. We got some stuff. That could be decent with Ugin, because Ugin makes those 2/2s if you wanted to like sacrifice one of them to draw one of the card or get one of the cards out of a specific one or something. That's kind of cool. I mean, it makes an additional ring every 8 turns. Okay. Okay. You control 3 or more tokens. It gets +2/+0 and first strike. That could be decent in our deck. Now, Sculpting Steel, that's a card I wish I had for this deck. But I don't have any wild cards. This is another card I wish I had for this deck, but unfortunately no wild cards. Little bit of ramp. That's going to be good in this deck. Sure. That's not bad. Skyclave Relic is good. Skyscanner is good. Sort of Body and Mind seems good. I wish I could play Strixhaven Stadium. That's good. That's good. Turn creatures into 2/4 oxes. I like it. Treasure chest. Let's go. Okay, this is actually really good for us. Here's another one we would want. Wait, what was this card? Oh, it's some Tezzeret thing. Okay. Never mind. Let's see. I'm over on cards, and I don't think I have enough lands in the deck. 33. Oh, cancel. 33 I don't think is going to cut it, but we'll get there when we get there. That's what we want. That's definitely what we want. Icy Manipulator. My brother used to play that card against me. That's actually good. Historic spells are artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. Okay. Karn, let's go. Other Karn. Not good enough. Whoa, are every creature. That's a really cool card. I love it. That's a good card. That's a like perfect card for a deck. Huh. And harmonica. This feels like a reset button, but I don't know. Maybe we could do it and then afterwards start rebuilding before they can or something. We could do it at like the end of their turn or something. Don't want instant and sorcery stuff. Solemn, absolutely. Yeah, let's play the gateway. Why not? Two or more non-land, non-token permanents with the same name as one another. Nope, we are not going to have that. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I think Witherlight could absolutely work with our deck. Ooh, Forsaken Monument. Pretty sure Forsaken Monument was like the reason I played this deck in the first place. Yep. That's gonna be good. So that's kind of cool, but like, it's just a 2/2, and I don't have any way to like make it better than just a 2. Oh, when that creature dies, its owner loses the game. What the frick? We want to play that card, that card. These are the big payoff things that we really want. Deck. This wouldn't work well with Ugin. Yeah, probably just not worth it. This would just add a lot of mana. I mean, 7 to make 5 mana, and it comes into play untapped. Like, that's pretty. Not an artifact, so I don't think I'm gonna play it. Big Ugin, Big Ulamog. Stone Coil is gonna be good. Oh, that's the end. Okay. I wish I could play this card, but once again, rare, and I don't have it. Okay, time to cut stuff. And again, we are at 33 lands, and we should probably be playing something like probably like 36. So I know I want to play Snow. I think I can only play one type of land in the deck. So like Island, Mountain, whatever. I remember there being a restriction like that. I'm gonna look through the basics. Oh. This one's got an owl in it. You can't beat land with an owl in it. Three? Okay. Alright, with that, we have to cut 28 cards. This just kind of feels like it's not doing as much as the other ones. The other ones usually have like another ability. Same with this one. I don't need that graveyard ability. That's gonna be good. Grappling Claws situationally can be really good. I might take it out. Batterbone, I feel like can be really good with the Ugin tokens. Like, just move the Batterbone over when the germ dies. I'm worried about the Cold Steel Heart. That might be something to actually just cut here. Yeah, I might. Just because I'm so worried about it. Alright, let's see here. Metallic Mimic. I mean, it's fine. This guy could maybe come up. I feel like our artifact creature base is pretty small. Like, I've seen 2, 3 if you count the one guy I cut, 4. I'm gonna cut Steel Overseer for the same reason. So we're at 4. And I'll cut this. That's not good enough. 5. 6. 7, but cutting it. 8. Not really gonna count it. 9. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I guess maybe I had more than I thought. 16, 17, 18. Not counting vehicles. 19. 20. 21. We had 21 artifact creatures. Speaking of that, we're playing 3 basics in the deck. That's kind of a little too risky to play something like that searches for a basic. It's just not going to get value as often as it could. Same with the Compass. Alright, I think we were around here when we started skipping around. That's just kind of a meh creature. Like, it's a body, but Ugin's gonna make enough bodies anyway, so... card draw I like. Again, card draw I like. Treasure map is great. I mean, this guy will go tall. I don't know if I want to go tall, though. Yeah, this isn't gonna, I think, be good enough to play. We gotta cut 15 more cards. Maybe I'll cut this. It's like one of our worst mana producers, along with Manolith. Worried about the snow thing again. Sort of body mine's gonna be sweet. What does this do? That'll be like a 4 mana 12/12. Perilous Vault feels kind of bad to me. If it was like exile all colored permanents, then like maybe. This just feels to me like it's not going to get enough value. Like, how many cards do we? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11? We have 11 cards in the entire deck that cost more than 4. I mean, you could do it at instant speed, but like, this doesn't really feel worth it. Vehicles in general are not great for me, but I feel like this is going to pick up a lot of cards for us because artifacts are historic, so. All right, 10 cards left to cut. Fountain of Renewal might not do enough here, so we'll cut it. Honestly, same with Grafdigger's Keep. I feel like half the time that card's just, maybe even more than half the time, that card's just gonna be a dead card. Like with something like Relic of Progenitus, that would exile their graveyard instead of like turning it off, but it also draws you a card. So even if they're not a graveyard focused deck, like this card will still do something for you. Yeah, maybe I cut Terrarian here. Card just doesn't feel like it does enough. This is actually, I didn't realize that bottom ability only says creature tokens, not creature tokens your opponents control. Get -1/-0, so that's going to be a non-bow with our Ugin. Acre Wellspring has the potential, like the majority of these like 2-mana draw cards, like that's the whole reason we're playing it. So like this potentially could draw us 2 cards if we somehow found a way to put it in the graveyard, so might as well. I mean, this guy just flips into a 5/6. Like 5/6s are good, but not really that, like, they don't really stand out that much. This costs too much mana to activate to draw the card. 4 more cards. I'd much rather a card like literally any of these other ones that enter and draw you a card. This feels good because it can draw you multiple cards. Like, it doesn't enter and draw, but it's 2 additional mana, and it'll draw you another card, and you can do that 3 times. Yeah, this just feels like it's not a very good card in our deck. That feels pretty good. I can't wait to activate Chaos Wand. I hope we get it. Rosca Relic. Fine. This might be one of our weaker mana producers since it's on a creature, so it can't activate right away. Wand. Alright, we only have to cut 2 more cards. We're getting into the big stuff. I feel like the deck doesn't have enough big stuff, so I'm kind of inclined not to cut any of this stuff, but I guess we'll check it out just in case. Yeah. Okay. Two more cards. Two more cards to cut. We can make some hard cuts here. Batterbone costs too much to equip with not enough value. One more card. He looks so silly. Look how big his face is, or how like big his neck area is, and his face so tiny, like right in the middle. Maybe I'll just cut Guild Globe. It's like one of our egg cards, like, yeah. Okay. Okay. And obviously we're playing Ugin, so we need to play with the Ugin sleeve. So let's go ahead and craft 4 common, 8 uncommon. Let's go. Oh, cancel. Ugin. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, when I made this deck originally, like I said, it was in regular Brawl, not Historic Brawl. So it was only 60 card decks, so didn't need to have nearly as many cards in the deck. But it was at a point where both Ugins were in standard. So that was kind of cool. I'm gonna mulligan this just because we had like 3s and higher. This has some 2s, 3 and a 4. Yeah, I'll keep that. Nice. Indestructible land. I'll take it. Wait, what does this do? Oh, wow. That's a good card. Okay, let's get our treasure map online. So now we can throw this down. Oh, they're playing blue. And let's just go ahead and activate this. I don't care. Weatherlight. Brew is 3. It'd be a good way of getting value, but Weatherlight is already something that I'm considering taking out of the deck. Ooh, Spirit. Player Commander. Orvar. I'm tapped out, bro. You don't have to play around anything I could do. I'll take this, though. Thanks, dude. Take action. I'll discard the Lantern. Ooh, Ulamog. Okay, so we have 5 mana to work with here. Let's play our Familiar. And then we can play a Prophetic Prism. And let's go ahead and put a stop on our upkeep so that we can scry next upkeep. Ooh, Field of the Dead. That's going to work really well for us. We only have 3 basics in the deck. So... Oh, I didn't realize that guy had Flash. Oh, he's a Shapeshifter. This gives Spirits Flash. Okay. Take action. Familiar's going. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's taking another turn. No blocks. I really hope I get another turn here. Midnight Clock makes it seem like I'll get another turn. No blocks. He really didn't want to lose that Rattle Chains that turn. Alright, do I want to activate my treasure map here? Yeah, I think so. What's the kicker on that? 3? Yeah, that might actually be sweet once I get Ugin down. This. And we'll just activate it right away to draw a card. Hey, one of our snow basics. That'll get us a 2/2 next turn. A Zombino. They're at 8 mana. 3 cards left in here. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 8 if you count this on our turn. No blocks. They did take an additional turn though, so they basically that was just like ramp and do some damage to it. This can resolve. We will take action here. Discarding Aether Hub. And now let's go ahead and flip our Treasure Cove. Don't want it. Alright, draw. Alright, caves. Let's go Field of the Dead. Okay. We could play Ulamog, but they're sitting up with so much mana. They just anticipating our commander here? We'll give it a shot. See what they have to say. We have 5 additional mana after this, so if we wanted to, we could kick the Skyclave Relic. Even if they counter the Ugin. If they do like that 5 mana counter spell that counters this and bounces this, yeah, that's really dumb. Okay. Just replay it, I don't care. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends this. All right, we're gaining a life here. Yeah, let's draw this card. That could probably find us something pretty good. So, well, but the land will make a 2/2 for us. We'll discard it. Yep. Just take no blocks here. I stopped asking for forgiveness, 'cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but Okay. Well, this is our last hope, I think. If they have another counter spell, I think we just scoop here. Oh, but that's right. We get to exile 2 things here. Alright, so Ugin still lands, but they get to keep my familiar. Or, not Ugin, Ulamog. I'm in trouble here, though. Actually, yeah, I'm just dead. Let's see if they see it. I bet they will, but... yeah, I'm just gonna scoop. Counter spells are one of my least favorite things to play against. Like, you can kill a thing, you can burn a thing, I don't care. You counter my spell? That's when I get mad. This seems kind of bad. We have lands and spells, but we don't have any ramp. Ooh, we're playing against this Ram deck. I've kind of wanted to play against this Ram deck. Okay, we'll go for a mulligan. This, I mean, we at least have the Maze Mind Tome that draws cards, so let's keep it. Yep, we're keeping. Okay. Let's go. Sure. We'll do 1 to your face. We're winning already, boys. It ain't worth it. Maybe I should make a SRAM deck. I don't think I own a SRAM though. I would need a rare wild card. Okay, so Ugin's gonna cost me 2 additional mana. That's fine. Let's draw a card. Nice. Ram. Okay. Hey. Let's do it. I don't care. Can you imagine if this guy had like gained control of target equipment? Or a card that said like attach target equipment to a creature you control, like it for some reason didn't specify that you had to own the equipment. Okay, well, we could just go with Karn and plus. Could Karn and minus to make a thing. I think I'm gonna go for this. is I don't have any more lands, but this will mean that I'll be able to play my Forsaken Monument next. I could also play this as a 1/1. Nah. I'm kind of sad that this is the only sword that they have on Arena. Like they have, like, I'm pretty sure, I don't think they have all 10 yet. But I think they have like 8 or 9 of them total. That are made. Okay, so if we draw a land next turn, whenever you tap a permanent for colorless, add an additional colorless. That is awesome. So if we drew a land next turn, we could play that and then also play, I guess that, I don't know. This is going to be great for us, like very great for us. This gives colorless creatures you control get +1/+1. All right, I think it's worth playing this for 1. Which is a sweet interaction with cost reduction spells. If they have something, well, that wouldn't even really get me. I was thinking if they had that 1 mana instant that gives a creature +2/+2 and attaches an equipment to him or something. Ah, boo. Heck yeah. Alright, so our plan is, I guess, Karn next turn. We could also equip Sword of Body and Mind, like there. They are brewing. They have a 6/6 right now. I'm just taking 6 here, man. This doesn't have any abilities that trigger when it hits me, so... Okay, that's good. We drew a land. Let's go Karn and let's make a 5/5. That's going to be tough for them to handle, I think. Oh, now it's a 6/6 too. So even if they were to animate their vehicle and swing, I could just block with my dude. I mean, this gives +0/+1, but then I could just double block. If they were to like crew and then equip. Okay, Spirit Dancer. Yeah, they just really haven't had a great hand this game. I think. Okay, they are crewing. And then equipping. This doesn't... I mean, good for you, I guess. Like I said, I'll just block with the Serpent as well. And your guy will still die. And my 6/6 will die. Just like what would have happened if you wouldn't have done that. But now your equipment's going to fall off. And you can't re-equip it because you can only activate it once a turn. So what if I draw something that can do 2 damage here? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste that. Hey, let's make another guy. And then we're gonna play our. Oh no, my guy, my guy. Why did you scoop? My guy. Yeah, honestly, like a SRAM deck would be a lot of fun to make. At some point when I have more wild cards again, I might make a SRAM deck. Cause like just drawing a lot of cards sounds like fun. Synergist. All right, what's up, Synergist? Yeah, I'll keep this. Rise the Redeemed. Nice. All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems good. Indestructible land. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. They play their commander. That's the nice thing about our Rice deck. Like, you're always gonna have a turn 1 play. Unless you have like a tapped land on 1. So, in my opinion, I think this is just better than Tormod's Crypt. It costs 1 mana versus 0 for Tormod's Crypt, but you have the option to draw a card out of it instead of exiling something, or exiling their graveyard. Also, it's exile each opponent's graveyard, and Tormod's Crypt only exiles 1 graveyard, target players. Alright, Alloy Mirror. Pass the turn. Don't kill our creature, please. If they do, we can still play our Sunset Pyramid, but they keep looking at it. Making a dude. Yep, no blocks. Okay, that's a good card. My turn. That ain't a land. Alright, we're gonna go like this, then like this, to draw us a card, and that's a land. And now I will pass the turn. So with that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could cast Ugin next turn if we want. If we draw another land, I think I'm going to cast Orrery first, and then... Why are they scooping? Why did they scoop there? What? What's up, one viewer? I want to chat. Type something in the chat. I want to make sure you're a real person. Yeah, this looks great. Indestructible land. What do I even name for this? Like construct? Yep, that can resolve. I'm just gonna auto pass. I don't plan on using this turn. Okay, we'll play this. and play this. And then we will again auto pass. Okay, I didn't even see we're up against a Muldrotha deck. Okay. Oops. This is an interesting Muldrotha deck. Looks very budget. Yeah, let's do Construct, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Let's do that. And now pass the turn. Goreclaw. Land. Okay. That's actually really bad for us. Yep, it is my turn. So I think I'm gonna start playing stuff off the top. I don't think I played a land yet this turn. Now we have that. Very nice. Alright, pass the turn. So right now we have 5, 6 mana. Next turn we'll have 7 mana. Although they are doing damage quite quickly to us. Play Muldrotha. Yeah, we're in some trouble here unless we can pull some stuff out here. Oh, they just go for our Ratchet Bomb. I think I'm okay with that, yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, it's my turn. Land. Meteor Golem. We'll take out Muldrotha. Now we're gonna pass the turn. This card is nice. You can sacrifice it and draw another card. So next turn we could play Ugin and destroy like Goreclaw or whatever. One, two, three, four. Oh, the Great Henge. Oh, 5, yeah. A haunch. A haunch. We could Ugin destroy that. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to block here. Yeah, we want to Ugin here. That'll make everything in our hand cheaper. So that we can... Well, we could play this or this. I think we want the ramp. Oh, wait. We can play that and that. Yeah, okay. Now we'll use Ugin to destroy their Goreclaw, which they could replay if they replay Eldrathra, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have exactly enough to... Oh, 9, 10. Okay, but that's still not enough to play both. Even if they play a land, they're one short. So, cool. And we're not attacking here. If they attack in, we want to be able to protect our Ugin. Oh! This thing is kind of crazy. Can you imagine like a ramp deck into that? It just seems really, really good. His board like blew up. All right, treasure map. Okay, I think with that, I'm just gonna pass the turn. Unfortunately, I have one untapped creature right now. So if he swings a bunch of stuff in at Ugin, like I'm gonna lose Ugin, but we had to kill off that Ashaya. The card is nuts. Look at this dude over here. He's like, what are you doing touching me like that? Well, that sucks. I'm in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more damage. Well, Ugin will probably take one of it. We're keeping this up, I'm guessing, so that they can make me sacrifice if I play a creature. Okay, we're gonna put a stop on our upkeep so that we can treasure map, if need be. Okay, so they want to draw here. Fiend Artisan, nice. I'm gonna start scrying with this. I usually don't like scrying with Maze Mind Tome, but I think it might be worth it here. Activate the ability. Ratchet Bomb actually could do some work here. If we put a Ratchet Bomb on 2, we could get rid of this and this. But I think we need to Karn make a guy. Our guy is big enough to block their Massacre Worm if they swing, but they're unlikely to swing. Or they're unlikely not. Essentially what I'm trying to say is I'm probably going to lose the guy before combat anyway. Yep, they're going to make a food token, which will also make a squirrel, and then they can sacrifice the goose and the squirrel with the priest to kill off my guy. Then I'll be taking probably, well, I could actually just die here. If they calculate correctly and don't swing anything at Karn, I could just die here. Oh. I mean, I'm probably just dead anyway. But maybe I'll find something. Oops. No. I didn't get my stop in fast enough. Okay, well. Yeah, let's just scoop. It wouldn't have made a difference. I don't have like an All Is Dust in here. I don't know if they even have that card on Arena. They should if they don't already, but what is Crafter's Challenge? Oh, dude. Okay, that sounds awesome. Oh, but it costs a lot of gems. Okay, this sounds really fun. I wish they did something like that for Brawl. Because then you could just play any deck you wanted, the best cards you wanted. And if you win a lot, then you get some wild cards. Ooh, we're going up against a sliver deck. All right. Never seen one of these on Arena. Actually, I think I have played against a sliver. Well, they played the first sliver, but it wasn't like a sliver deck. Oh, I definitely should have played this. I was trying to draw into another land, which I did, but anyway. Cool. Now, next turn we can play our Vessel or Solemn. One of those two. If we draw a land, I think we play Solemn. If we don't, we play Vessel. Okay. Take action. Sacrifice a creature of the chosen type. Target creature destructible. They are really buffing their slivers, dude. Yeah, let's do this. Plus. Yeah, I'll put a charge counter on it. Ooh, Sliver Hive. That was a good one for them. Oh, hi, Maddie. How's it going? What is that? Maddie, what is that face? A Craigasm? What in the heck is a Craigasm? Oh, you're sleepy? Yeah. Well, I can come to bed soon if you want. I can end the stream in a few minutes. Sure. Yeah, after this game I will end the stream. So I think for crewing you can, yeah, so I can tap this. Yeah, so I will just cast this. How many 2s do I have? Vicar Wellspring, Guardian Idol. They do have a 2 as well. They actually have a 1. Let's put a charge. Right. They have 2 2s. Ending the turn, baby. Beat Hook Massacre. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah. I'll just make this guy a creature until end of turn. He'll still get -2/-2, but I'll still have a creature at least. Oh, I'm gonna get to draw 2 cards and put the 2 exiled cards with Ugin into my hand. Feels really good, man. All right, let's see here. Draw a card. This is just free mana. I feel like as soon as I cast Ugin, they're just gonna scoop. Do I have enough mana to cast Ugin and do other stuff? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I do. I have 1 additional. So this is doing this is Sliver Hive and your green land. Sorry, bucko. Dues are going down. All right, coming in for 4. Let's take Mystic Forge. Yeah, heck yeah. All right, end turn. Yeah, that was a beating, man. All right. So if there actually was another viewer in here, I'm not sure if that was just Maddie or if it was somebody else somewhere, but it says 1 viewer, so I don't know. But I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna end the stream for today. But thanks for coming, anybody who might be here. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great night, everybody. The next time I'll stream will probably either be tomorrow or Sunday. So keep your eyes peeled for that. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.